Hello, everybody. Today we're going to be covering Grover Beach, California in beautiful San Luis Obispo County. And we'll just get right into it. We got some good information for you today and going to cover the market conditions, what's going on in Grover Beach. Grover Beach is one of the 5 cities areas here at San Luis Obispo County. And let me go ahead and share my screen here with you. You can see here, Grover Beach is located just adjacent to Pismo Beach here in the 5 cities area. So this is a just about 20 to 30-minute drive to San Luis Obispo, which is our areas here in San Luis Obispo County, the county seat there. So it's about 30-minute drive, just up to 101. Sometimes you can take the canyon going on the back there. But you're pretty much looking about a 3-hour drive to Los Angeles from here. So it's about centrally located, closer to Los Angeles than San Francisco, but Central Coast is pretty much the area right along the ocean between Los Angeles and San Francisco. So let's get into and just real quick, you do have a lot of great areas around Grover Beach. One of my favorite restaurants in Grover Beach is actually Orchid Burgers. It's actually a drive-through restaurant. If you know me, I'm always in a hurry, and that's always a nice place, especially when it's my turn to cook. So they have great burgers and also great breakfast burritos if you get there before 11. So check those out too. So good place. Anyway, I digress. But Monarch Butterfly Grove is nearby, so it's just a short drive to the ocean there to get to Grover Beach. Let me just zoom in here for you. So it's actually right along the ocean there. You'll see that along Highway 1. A great place to go check out the monarch butterflies that are migrating, which is actually this time of year. And also a short drive to Pismo Beach, which is just up the road, probably about 5 minutes from where we're going to be looking at these homes here. And then you also have the Grover Beach access point to the beach, so you can drive on the ocean, on the sand there, and that takes you down to the Oceano Dunes State Vehicular Area, which is down in this area that you see here. So great place, lots of things to do, probably too much to cover in this video. I'll be making local videos of some of these fun places to go check out. But let's get right into the market information, some good information here on Grover Beach. The median price in Grover Beach was about $712,000. You can see that's actually up 6% over last year. So even with the high interest rates or whatnot, we're still seeing across the board on the Central Coast, prices edging upwards still just a little bit. And the reason for that, you'll see in a moment, is because we just don't have a lot of inventory, just not a lot of homes to sell. So prices have been holding pretty good for the most part, with some price decreases, of course. The 3-bedroom average, if you'd have bought one and closed about a month ago, would have been $735,000. That's actually up a little bit from $700,000 just a year before. So about a 5% increase there. And we're still calling this a seller's market. And here's why. We had 27 homes for sale in the month of February, 9 of them sold. So we divide those into each other, and that's about 3. That's 3 months of inventory that is left. So again, anytime we have anything below 5 or 6 months of inventory, 6 is like a neutral market, if you will. And then once you get below that in 5, 3, or 3 months, as we have in this case, it's pretty much a seller's market. So it's going to be a little tougher to negotiate. Not saying you can't, but that will put your negotiating a little tough, make it a little tougher. But what it does tell you is that homes that are priced right will sell pretty quickly in this market. But we're still calling it a seller's market only because of that inventory. So you got to take that with a grain of salt too. And then we have average days on market was about 22 of those homes that sold. So that's versus last year at this time, it was 17 days on market. So we are seeing homes last a little bit longer. That's about a 30% increase in the home sales time. But notice this, of the 9 that did sell, 7 of them, or the majority, were under 30 days. So that tells a lot there too. And 2 of them were in the 30 to 90 day range. So most sellers pricing right and going within about 30 days. So that's something good to consider if you're thinking about buying or selling. So, and let's see here. And of course, I got to put the plug, right? Be sure to make sure you interview me if you're seriously thinking about buying or selling here on the Central Coast. I would be honored to talk with you about that. And be sure to like and subscribe to this channel also. For future updates on other cities here on the Central Coast, or if you just need some information, I'm happy to meet up with you or get you some more information. Let me know in the comments too what you like about Grover Beach if you're from the area or thinking of moving here, and what restaurants perhaps you like to go to. I always like to get in on the food. So let's get back to this. So the last 7 days on the market, we've had about 2 new homes come on the market. Not a whole lot of inventory coming on, as we can see, and 3 homes went into contract or went pending or contingent. And then we had about 2 closings in the last week in Grover Beach. So homes are still selling. You know, don't listen to the media. Each area is a little different, and the Central Coast is really still seeing a very brisk market. So in terms of activity and home selling, and you can see here because we have 11 homes that are currently on the market. So if we went shopping today, there's 11 properties we could go look at, and they're averaging about 67 days on the market. So of that, 4 of the 11 that are on the market have reduced prices. So just over a third of the homes have reduced their price. So it gives you a little idea of what's going on currently with the market. And let's take a look at, I always like looking at this, what's gone on in the last 4 weeks. A lot of times the numbers that are published for median prices and, just market statistics are usually from the prior month because that's when everything was collected. But Grover Beach, I went ahead and went through our MLS, and the last 4 weeks, just going back 4 weeks, it's been kind of consistent with what we had in February. About 760,000 was the average price. 9 homes have sold in the last month, and last month we had 9 as well. So of the last 4 weeks, we had 9 sell, and they were averaging 39 days on the market. See, that's a little higher than the 22-day average that we saw prior, and that could be because interest rates were still rising a bit, and so a little slow down on the market there. But 39 days on the market was what we saw on the average. And of those 9 that sold, again, 7 of them sold under 30 days. So the majority are selling rather quickly if you price it right. So, and then 2 of them sold in the 30 to 90 day range. So that gives you a nice idea of really where the market's at right now for Grover Beach. We're calling it a seller's market, if you will. But buyers, don't get a little too aggressive there, because some sellers are pricing these homes well, and you will end up with multiple offers on some of the newer listings that are coming out that are priced very competitively. So be prepared for that as well. So work with your realtor on that. And let's go ahead and take a look at, if you were to look today, these little blue check marks are the ones we're going to review, and then the green ones that you see here, these little greenhouses, are the other homes that are for sale right now in Grover Beach. But I usually like to focus on a low, medium, and a high-priced home in the area just to give you a flavor of what's available. So let's take a look at this. And the least expensive property we have is this townhome. It's on 160 South 6th Street in Grover Beach. Really good location, $525,000. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath home. It's 1,100 square feet. And you can see it's really nice. It's going to be move-in ready for the most part for you. You might need to do your own updating if you like, of course. It's on an 1,832 square foot lot, so you get a little bit of yard. It's been on the market just a few days, I think 3 days. Built in 1988, excuse me. So it's about 35 years old, and you are just a few blocks from the water with this one. It's a ground floor bedroom and bath, which is nice, and you got the guest rooms. There are upper level bedrooms that are actually accessed through the back of the home. So it's going to be a little bit of, this is actually just a townhome. I got myself confused here. I was thinking of another property. You can see here, this one's going to be pretty much move-in ready. You have a nice little patio deck there. Looks out, get a little bit of outdoor sunshine there. So again, this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,100 square foot home. So there for you. And the next home we have here is on 915 Newport. This one was interesting. It's an $869,900 property. I've done the open house on this one a couple times, and it actually is a great home. It's huge. It's 1,700 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 4 full baths. That's what makes this one unique, is you actually have 4 full baths on this. And it's got an upper deck here. You can kind of see that deck from the top there that looks out towards the water. Really great views. Corner lot, there's even like a horseshoe area out in the front. This deck wraps around. Really nice setup for entertaining. This was built in 1947, but it has been updated through the years. But the views are just amazing from the deck, from the living room, from the rooftop deck on this one. Looks like we only got one photo on this now. I don't know what happened to all the other photos. But it is 11 blocks from the beach. It's a short drive to Pismo Pier. So you're about 5 minutes from the water here from both the beach access points to drive on the beach at the Grand Avenue entrance, as well as the Monarch Grove that we mentioned earlier. You know, everything in Grover Beach is so centrally located. You're about 5 minutes from everything. The outlet center in Pismo Beach, everything's right near you. All the shopping, all right across Highway 101 as well. There's even more shopping for you. In-N-Out Burger, Walmart, and you know the gyms and whatnot are over there as well. So one nice feature about this property and where it's located is actually in the Grover Heights Elementary School District area, and Grover Heights Park and Ramona Park are right nearby as well. Another plus that I liked about this is that it was all 4 bedrooms and 4 baths. It's all single level, so that makes it really nice. So you're trying to avoid stairs. The only stairs you'll have on this are for the rooftop deck, so that makes it really nice. There are now, if we go into the higher priced homes, there's actually 3 that are all over $1 million. So the one I'm going to show is one that's move-in ready today, and I thought it was interesting because it has 2 units, so I thought that was nice. It's been on the market about 10 days. The other 2 are pretty much still under construction. So one is, as you can, let me just pop in here. You can see this one here on 5th Street, it's still in the process. And then the one on Saratoga is just plans. So this is future construction. So these will be coming soon, if you will, but they are available for sale now. You could lock these up now. So I want to get to 234 Atlantic City. This one is very interesting because you have 2 homes on one property. The older home is up on the front of the lot, and this newer home is set in the back. So this is $1,700,000. We're looking at the newer home in the back. It was built in 2022. Its total square footage for the entire both properties is 2,934 square feet. It's all in a 7,800 square foot lot. So 6 bedrooms, 4 baths total, combining both homes. But the main home that you can see here is actually a 2-story, 2,107 square feet for the main home. The main home is comprised of 4 bedrooms and 3.5 baths. The beautiful part about this, check this out, you've got this amazing rooftop deck. You also have solar on the roof, so you've got that for you going for it as well. But check it out, you've got these great views of the ocean, and you do have 2 primary suites in the main home, which is nice. And one of them is on the 1st floor. That's always a plus, especially if maybe if someone in the household doesn't want to have stairs. Another nice feature I liked is that each of the units in the primary home has a little, you can see that here, this is a good example, is they have the smaller the AC units in each room. So you've got heating and AC in each room, which makes it nice on the 2nd floor properties. Now, Pismo Beach, Grover Beach, this isn't a very hot area like Bakersfield, let's say, or Fresno, or any of the desert areas. But 2nd floors can get a little stuffy, especially with the humidity at the coast. So it gets a little warm on the 2nd floors. So having those AC units is really a plus. But really nice finishes on this unit here. And this is a really nice view. So you get a nice shot of where the older home is set in the front and the newer home is set in the back, and taking advantage of the ocean views just a few minutes from the home, just a few blocks up. So really nice. This gives you a real good angle. You got the little half, 9-hole golf course out there, and great views out to the water on this property. So you can see the older home in the front and the newer home in the back, set in the back of the property. So all laid out for you really nicely. And the second home that you can see here in the front, that's a 900 square foot home. It also does include a 100 square foot enclosed patio as a bonus. And that home was renovated about 4 years ago. And another bonus, wait, there's more, right? So another bonus is that this property does have the full RV hookups. So you even have space for your RV. Another thing that they did mention on this property is that it is prepared for a property lot split, and the seller is willing to leave the plans permits for that for you to complete after the close. So again, just some nice shots. Here's the second unit, some interior shots of the second unit, the kitchen, little dining area, the living room area, and its bathroom. So again, it's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath of the second home, and it's about 900 square feet, and about an extra 100 square feet if you count that extra space there. So that gives you a good idea of what's going on in Grover Beach, California. I hope you enjoyed that little tour there. Again, give me a call if you have any questions or you'd like to interview me if you're seriously considering buying or selling. I'd look forward to talking to you. Thanks again for joining us today. Take care.